So when someone criticizes us, what we do, I think, what I do, is I defend myself, and then I kind of sit with this criticism. And my neighbor said, well, I ought to resolve all the video stuff before making another video. So I brought in a light that you can't see, but I think it's much better. The reflections are better. And I don't have a plain background. You know, it's kind of a complex background, maybe distracting. Maybe I can work on that next. At UT, they developed some ultra thin invisible cloth that they can put over an object and make it invisible to infrared rays. Pretty cool. So I could do that on the background if this was an infrared camera, which it isn't. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something. I was the favorite child of my mother, and I would ask her, Mom, who's your favorite child? And she'd say, of course, you. So one day I decided to do a little experiment, and I told my sisters about this. And they said, Mom tells us that we're her favorite. You know, sister one and sister two, they both said that. And I said, well, she just told me, so that can't be. So you go in and ask her. So sister one goes in and Mom says, you're my favorite child. And sister two, you're my favorite child. And so we're all the favorite children. And I was confused up until about 5 years ago when I came to Austin and started to hang around the Zen Center, and they started to say things like not one, not two, both one, both two, which was totally contrary to anything I'd ever learned in my life. How can something be and not be at the same time? And it's only been recently that I've been able to say to my kids and their spouses and their spouse's sister and to friends, you're my favorite child. You know, you're my favorite this, you're my favorite that. One might think in Zen that there are no favorites. My take is a little different, that everything is a favorite, which is probably wrong, but feels right to me.